last 7 years since 2014. He has also pointed out clearly that this progress was made without any contribution of the central government and despite some hurdles created by those in power in Delhi. One could imagine what more Telangana state would have achieved if the powers that be in Delhi were responsive to its needs and demands. I don't want to repeat what the Finance Minister Saab had stated about the discrimination suffered by the Telangana state at the hands of the Delhi rulers. I strongly condemn the discriminatory attitude of the centre against Telangana state. In the recent past, the central government has tried to snatch away the power of the state through several legislation and actions. Even in the next year's union budget, no justice was done to Telangana state. None of our irrigation projects have been given national status, and not a single rupee was sanctioned by the central government for these projects. So right from 2014, when the first Telangana budget was presented in this house, we have been cautioning that the central government is denying its due share to the state in the devolution funds. I have been repeatedly stating this, sir. Sir, we have also been cautioning that the 14th and the 15th Finance Commission have not done justice to the state, which requires special assistance for its faster development. So we have also made it very clear when the demonetization was announced, it was me and my party which has opposed the demonetization, and the demonetization has resulted in derailing the country's economy. The demonetization was responsible for the closure of many small-scale industries. The demonetization was responsible for snatching away the livelihoods of the poorest of the poor people. The demonetization has totally failed, I would say. The derailing of the economy had started from the day when the demonetization had come. We have also, me and myself, stood here in this house and had opposed the GST. And we know that the GST has also been a major cause for derailing the economy, taking responsible for closure of many industries, small-scale industries, taking away the livelihoods of the poor people. So GST had to be discussed more further without a total discussion and taking into account the real reasons as to why the GST was opposed by my party. We have already spoken about it, but I would say that all these are the reasons why the economy of the country was derailed. All our apprehensions have come true, and we have a situation where the state share of divisible pool of central taxes has decreased and the grant in aid also falling steeply. मैं ये भी बात जरूर कहूंगा कि मजलिस इत्तेहाद अल मुस्लिमीन मुसलसल मरकजी हुकूमत की नाकामियों पर रियासती हुकूमत को बार बार मुतवज्जो कराती रही, बार बार आगाह कराती रही और बोलती रही कि आपकी ये खुरबत रियासत के लिए नुकसानदेह साबित होगी। देरी सही, लेकिन आज हम देखते हैं कि रियासती हुकूमत आज मरकजी हुकूमत के इक़दामात के खिलाफ शिद्दत के साथ आज उससे इख्तिलाफ कर रही है और अपनी नाराजगी का इजहार कर रही है। तो आखिर मजलिस इत्तेहाद अल मुस्लिमीन की बात और उसकी पॉलिसी सही साबित हुई कि रियासती हुकूमत से को नुकसान पहुंचा मरकजी हुकूमत की खुरबत के जरिए। सो फॉर इंस्टेंस द स्टेट शेयर ऑफ सेंट्रल टैक्सेस हैज कम डाउन फ्रॉम रुपीज 15.987 crores in 2019 and 20 to rupees 7,589 crores in the first 10 months of the current financial year to 2021-2022 as per the CAG accounts. Similarly, the grant in aid for the center has decreased from 11,598 crores in 2019 and 20 to rupees 7,303 crores in the first 10 months of 2021 and 2022, sir. Hence, the state's share of central taxes and central grants in aid together total rupees 27,587 crores in 2019 and 20. and this has come down to just rupees 14,892 crores in the 10 months of 2021 and 2022, sir. So the direct consequence of lack of adequate central grants and share in divisible pool is that the state has to depend mainly on the borrowings to finance a big chunk of its revenues and capital expenditures. At the same time, GSDP has more than doubled from 4.51 lakh crores in 2013-14 to rupees 11.55 lakh crores in the year 2021-22, sir. Moreover, the state has recorded positive growth in the last 2 years despite the impact of COVID, even as other states had registered negative growth. It is gratifying to note that Telangana's per capita income has risen from rupees 1.24 lakh in 2014 and 15 to rupees 2.79 lakhs in 2021-22, which is significantly higher than the average national per capita income, sir. Coming to the state budget estimates for the next financial year, the finance minister has projected total revenue and expenditure of rupees 2.57 lakhs crores. The revised estimate for the current year is rupees 2.10 lakh crore as against the budget estimate of rupees 2.30 lakh crore, sir. Honorable Speaker, sir, as per the CAG Telangana account, at a glance for the current financial year at the end of January 2022, the total receipts are rupees 1.43 lakh crore and total expenditure is rupees 1.37 lakh crores. The receipts include huge borrowings of rupees 44,366 crores, sir. I must admit that the successive finance ministers of Telangana are incorrigible optimistic. Every time they present the state budget, they come up with a very impressive estimates, but the actual receipts and expenditure indicates a massive shortfall after year. Not only the estimates of the share of central taxes and the grant in aid are on a higher side every time, but the estimate of state-owned taxes revenue and non-tax revenues are projected beyond capacity of the revenue earnings department, sir. Let us take the figures of the current year's budget estimate and the actual for the last 10 months, sir. Sir, if we have to see the figures of the last 10 years, sir, the state-owned revenues are estimated at rupees 98,179 crores, but the actual receipts in 10 months are only 77,789 crores, that is 79% of the estimates. Similarly, the state non-tax revenues are projected at rupees 30,577 crores, but the actual receipts are 5,600 crores, that is 18% of the estimates.